Tonight on the driving test,
Frightened the life out of him and me.
a test is stopped in its tracks.
Failing to give way, playing with your life.
Your mother says, don't look at the gears. Yeah.
As a mum plays hardball.
If you look at them, I'll smack you.
And the return of Rose. Will she wilt under the pressure?
Unless she corrects it real quick, we're going to hit the curb here.
What Darwin lacks in population, it makes up in personality. And there's none bigger than Rose Porterhouse. Today, Rose has her final lesson with instructor Andrew before taking her test. And she's dressed for success.
Whoa.
Hey, Andrew.
Hello, Rose. How are we?
Good. How are you?
Glittering the car. So this is new for me. Rose has got two outfits. One for her lesson and her lucky dress for her test. I do have to remind myself that I'm a driving instructor and priority number one is to make sure she can drive safely on the roads. No, don't check your hair. With or without eyelashes. Mirror's good? You sure? 100% sure?
Yep.
Let's go for a drive.
Awesome.
In her first lessons with Andrew, Rose was a laugh a minute.
Speed bump, speed bump, speed bump.
Oh, shit.
Try to avoid this tree.
But as the test looms, she's a bundle of nerves.
Car's gonna start beeping at you. Why is it beeping? See that red light on your dash?
Oh. Is that a fail?
If it wasn't a test, yes.
It was hard to concentrate and look fabulous. So I've got to figure that out.
With the test coming up, will she be able to figure out her favourite move, the three-point turn?
3.2.
Shoulder check. That's it. Which way is the back going?
That way.
That way. Good.
I've got this. I've totally got this.
See, big improvement.
Rose is showing Andrew she can be a smooth operator,
You're driving so nicely, it's like very boring for me now.
so he can focus on more important matters.
So we call that's a fascinator, isn't it? Or is it just
Yeah. It's a fascinator.
It is a fascinator. It's not a, like, just a
Hat.
hat. I like the colour.
Having picked up some fashion tips on his final lesson with Rose, Andrew's passing on some advice of his own.
Now, Rose, this is it. Time to shine.
I'll definitely be shining with that gold dress.
True. You will be under pressure, but just hold it together.
Over at Palmerston, instructor Errol will be driving with an extra set of eyes.
Hi, I'm Errol.
Amelia.
Hello, Amelia.
Hi, Errol. Jackie.
Jackie. Amelia, if you'd like to jump in the driver's seat.
Amelia's mum, Jackie, is along for the ride. She wants to get some tips on how to take her daughter for their own private lessons.
I'm just letting you know, Errol,
Yes.
she hasn't driven.
Okay, that's fine. No,
She
I'd
does
actually
know-
prefer that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'd actually prefer it.
When I go with the driving instructors, I'm listening to how they speak and the calm attitude, which would help me. So, yeah, the calm attitude.
Unflappable Errol starts Amelia's first lesson with the basics.
So clutch in first gear. Now, when you are practicing, make sure you never look at the gear stick. Yep. Now, slowly coming up on the clutch until the car's just starting to move. That's it, we're driving. Well done. Now, I should let you know, you don't have to worry about crashing. That's my job. So you just drive the best you can.
That's when you're with Errol. When you're with crashing as well. I'll worry about it too, don't worry.
After a few lessons from the back seat, Mum Jackie decides to take the instructor reins.
Have you got shoes on?
My mum is a little bit high stress, but she tries. She tries hard not to be.
Besides staying calm, Mum's key job as an instructor is to know her left from her right.
Do you want to go right or left?
Right. Actually, is this no, you've got to go left first. Oh, no, you can go right. Sorry.
Okay.
You can go right.
Oh, I'm taking you off from second. That was your fault.
You didn't stall. I'm impressed. With Errol, I've picked up the language that he's used to start and to do hill starts, so we'll be using that today. Okay, so power, friction, handbrake.
Handbrake.
Power,
I'm giving it power.
power, friction. Have you found your friction point? Yep, handbrake. Shoulder bub. Try again. She didn't nail the first one.
Don't remember doing badly. First time. Stalled. That's not doing badly.
Okay, that's
Just restarting.
put your hair there, so it doesn't. No, because you keep annoying. Okay. Power, friction. Bit more power, doll. That's it.
Shoulder.
Yeah, good.
With Amelia's hill starts improving, Mum's next task is to iron out some of her daughter's bad habits, calmly.
Oh, I keep looking at the gears.
Errol says, don't look at the gears.
Everyone says that.
Yeah, your mother says, don't look at the gears.
Oh, I looked at the gears again.
Yeah, you did.
Seems like Errol's warnings are not sinking in, so Mum tries a different tack.
If you look at them, I'll smack you.
With the P's test looming, Amelia and Mum have some serious practice to do. Teenager Ben reckons he's ready to take his test and has plenty of motivation to pass.
Passing this test today means I'm a better driver than my oldest brother because he took 2 tries to pass the test, and also might mean that I get a car from Dad.
But first, he has to impress examiner Andrew.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you too.
Ben, is it?
Yeah,
I'm Andrew.
nice to meet
Nice
you,
meeting
mate.
you, mate. Test sheet number's 17232.
All right.
Breathe.
In his lessons, Ben struggled with positioning.
We need to sit in the middle of our lane. But back again, because we're getting close to him over there, and you fight the life out of him and me.
Until instructor Mark uncovered a secret weapon.
Okay, we're going to turn left at the end. Keep going. Seems to make him think less about what he's doing. It's actually relaxing you, so keep going. And his driving improves.
But now in his test, will Ben use his lullabies to land him a licence?
So what made you decide that you wanted to play music?
We always sing the national anthem at our assemblies. And one of my friends turned to me and went, "Bro, you're good." So I started playing the guitar because, you know, you've got to play the guitar to get chicks. One
Did it
day-
work out for you?
No.
Although Ben knows music improves his driving, not his love life, today he has a bad case of stage fright.
At first, Ben seemed very confident, but very soon into his test, things got a bit interesting. He started crossing solid white lines without even realising it, wasn't signalling, so points were just piling up.
After a rattled start, can Ben's reverse parallel park get him out of trouble?
You get 4 moves, 1 attempt. All right, when you're ready, we'll continue on.
With the car parked, all Ben needs to do is safely pull away from the curb.
When he finished his reverse parallel parking, he decided to pull out, failed to do a shoulder check. Stop there. Stop, stop, stop.
16-year-old Ben is in the middle of a nervy driving test with examiner Andrew. With only 5 minutes to go, he needs to nail a perfect final manoeuvre.
Stop there. Stop. Oh. Crap. I thought he had to wait.
Failing to give way, playing with your life.
Time is up and the test is over. With examiner Andrew forced to intervene, things aren't looking good for Ben.
Done. Are we?
Once you park it, yes. Benjamin, make the car safe. Add up your points. See how we went.
Well, add up the points, see how we went. At least that means there was no you failed moment.
Ben, you failed to give way. I had to stop you. All right, reverse parallel parking. You questioned the giveaway rule about that car you were going to pull out in front of. Who's supposed to give way there?
Me. Him. No, wait, hold up. When was this?
Reverse parallel parking. Yep,
Oh.
and you were about to pull out.
No, I'm supposed to give way to him. Because it's his road, I'm going onto it.
Unfortunately, I had to intervene. Benjamin, unfortunately, you were not successful today and did not pass your driving test.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, just because of that.
Failed to give way, yeah?
Yep.
Really disappointed that if I just checked my mirror, I would have been passed. I would have my P's right now. Not going to say anything to the brother.
After a quick outfit change, it's test time for Miss Porterhouse. Like a rose between two thorns, she moves on from instructor Andrew to examiner Mark.
I think this is the right outfit. It's my favourite dress. If it's not my lucky dress, then I'll burn it. So I hope I get my licence today.
Oh, Miss Rose, how are we?
Hi, Mark.
All right, get yourself comfy, take them shoes off, throw them in the back.
After some last-minute touch-ups, the next 45 minutes will determine if months of lessons have paid off for Rose.
Your test number today is 18399. Don't forget to breathe. At the end of the road, we're going to turn left, and when we do so, we will then be on the test route. Continue straight ahead to the roundabout. We get onto the test route, we come to the first roundabout, and we stop. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why? There's nothing here. And it's so obvious it's just nerves. We eventually get to the point where she moves and I'm thinking, well, we're going a bit quick here, and she's put too much steering on. Unless she corrects it real quick, we're going to hit the curb here.
Cheered on by her #1 fan, aka Mum, it's also test day for 17-year-old Amelia.
My advice to you, Amelia, today is just relax. You're actually a good driver. Try not to stomp on the brakes too hard. Don't go too wide.
Am I that bad?
No.
Watching every move is driving examiner Melissa.
Ready for your driving test? It's going to be okay, I think. Let's just hope I don't do anything really bad.
And this is test sheet number 18789.
Amelia has 45 minutes without Mum to prove she deserves her P's.
Just stop around the corner, we'll take the first left.
I was certainly feeling a little bit stressed the whole time. I think the most stressful part was when I was coming up to roundabouts and corners.
I didn't know if it was a little bit of nerves, but she was starting to show that she was being overcautious.
10 minutes in and crippled by the pressure of her test, Amelia freezes.
When When you're at a roundabout, you need to give way to anyone coming from your right, where Amelia was sort of starting to look more to the left, like she was going to give way to the left.
So if you can, we're actually going to pull over alongside the first vehicle coming up, do the reverse parallel park.
Well aware of her mistake at the roundabout, can Amelia pull it together for her reverse parallel park?
She was off to a good start. She watched for traffic, but when she was backing it in, she did turn too early. She straightened up, but she turned too early again. So it was a little bit of a zigzag here and there. I'm just a little bit sort of concerned that she might be overthinking things.
And whenever it is safe and you're ready, we'll pull back out.
30 minutes in and Amelia is still second-guessing herself. If this continues, she'll lose more crucial points.
Obviously, it's really dangerous to be driving too fast, but it can also be a hazard to drive too slow. We were in 160k zone. Amelia was only going about 40. If she goes too slow, she'll fail at driving tests.
As Amelia crawls to the end, it's now up to Melissa to do the sums and deliver the result.
And you can make the car safe. Okay, and I just need to tally this up. So this will just take me a few moments.
Mel's going through a little checklist and I was like, oh seriously? Can't you just tell me if I passed or not?
17-year-old Amelia has just finished her driving test. And with Mum waiting in the wings, she's about to find out if she's passed or failed.
It's nerve-wracking not knowing.
So just with your drive, there was just a couple of little mistakes. Your reverse parallel park, it was a little close to the vehicle. You've got to be a metre, you wouldn't want to be any closer than that. Occasionally you're just a little too slow in a couple of little areas and maybe just a little bit overcautious. So sometimes when you're coming to the roundabout, you need to give way to your right, but you seem to also be, like you've got to be wary of them, but you're a bit overcautious. Okay, bearing that in mind and looking at your overall drive, with that, you've passed. So congratulations.
How'd you go? Well done. She couldn't have done it without me.
She had a star student, but it's all good.
Yes. Sorry. I have a bad habit of punching my kids.
That sounds really bad.
I know.
Less than 1 minute into her test and Rose has mounted the roundabout.
I don't know who put that roundabout there. Oops. Instant fail.
I can't answer her because we're not allowed to. I'm now looking at it going, well, can she hold it together and not go to pieces? See that ute there? I'd like you to stop right next to it and then reverse back and park behind it for me, please.
Less than 20 minutes left. This is Rose's chance to really shine.
Reverse parallel, she got it wrong. I could have got a taxi to the curb.
Can she regain her composure and get this test back on track?
She just took a deep breath and corrected it. She put the car exactly where I wanted her to put it. And nice and straight. I'd like you to find somewhere along here where it's safe and legal so we can do a 3-point turn, please.
With Rose on the home stretch, she's saved her best to last. Her beloved 3-poo-2.
3-point turn. She turned way, way too early. But because it's a nice wide road, she did that nicely as well.
Rose is on a roll. Without losing a single point, she successfully completes her final task. With 45 minutes up and her test now over,
I feel like I'm going to get bad news.
is it too little too late?
Oh my God.
There, we'll do it.
I feel like we're going to do it again.
Okay. Make it safe for me, Rose. Now.
Failed.
Well,
I failed.
Well,
Rose Porterhouse is waiting for the verdict on her driving test. She's looking fabulous in her lucky dress, but is that luck about to wear out?
at the beginning, you were really, really nervous.
Yeah, I think just it threw me when I got that roundabout.
Yeah.
So it was like...
We were taking an age to go onto it, and I think that made you worse. So when you eventually got onto the roundabout, you wanted to rush it, and you ended up going up onto the curb.
Is that an instant fail?
Okay, I'll explain that in a minute. The thing that impressed me more than anything else, you did not let that affect you. Your manoeuvres, what you did to correct the mistakes you made on them, was brilliant. You didn't lose any marks there at all. The biggest thing was that roundabout. And because of the roundabout, you've not been successful today, because we went up the curb. The drive itself wasn't that bad. It was just one mistake, really. On another day, for another test, she'll pass. Fingers crossed. So that's yours. Don't forget them shoes. They don't suit me.
No.
The colour's not my colour, okay?
Thank you.
All right, mate.
Oops. So you win some, you lose some. Yeah, but I think I look great. And that's the main thing.
Ben now has a licence and is crooning his way around Darwin. Amelia's enjoying driving without her mum. Rose ditched the glad rags, came back as Fred, and passed his test first time round, which proves that men are sometimes better drivers.